What's up, everybody? Join me for our glute day today. Don't know why I'm poking my buns there, but this is me having a snack before the gym. Peanut butter and apples, getting my carbs and my fats in. Next up, I am working on my intentions for the day. I started doing this a couple weeks ago, and I found some big changes throughout the day with my positivity, my breath, and overall. This is some of the things that I'm going to focus on for today, and baby Oliver joining me. I'm going to start off my glute day with a single leg isolation. This is going to open up my hamstrings and get my legs warmed up and ready. Notice how when I'm stepping down here, my toe is not touching the box. It's just for moral support there. And then I'm straightening out my leg before I bring my body all the way up. This will keep that hinge and all the pressure on the hamstring. Next up, I got some dragon squats. These are a little bit more advanced, but I like to do these. They are not the same as curtsy lunges. These are way harder. Eventually, I will be doing these from the ground. But the most important thing for these is making sure that you have your knee and your toe in line together and that knee isn't coming way out to the side. So if you do decide to try these, I recommend trying it from an elevated surface like this first to give it a try before you try it from the ground. Awesome for hip mobility as well. Next up, I'm going to do these seat slides. These are intense. These are way harder than any seated adduction machine that you're going to do. No, I am not going this fast. I just sped up the video so you didn't have to watch me do all of the reps. It is painful. Keeping that leg that's planted totally straight and the other leg going out as far as you can. This is awesome for the inner thigh. Next up, speed and agility. This is not sped up. Yes, I'm just this fast. I'm staying on the ball of my foot, and this is going to hit your glute med, so that top muscle right above your glute, give you some good hips. Yep, I'm just hopping up with the outside foot and really pushing off. Next up, I'm going to do some kettlebell sumo squats, toes pointed out, and my knees are in line with my toes for these. And then I'm also squeezing my buns together and straightening out my legs, keeping a hinge on my body to isolate my hamstring and glutes. Next up is hip thrusts. I went a little bit heavier on these today, speeding up the video, not actually going this fast. Notice how my toes are up too. That's going to take away the stability of my leg, taking out my quads entirely and keeping it all glutes and hamstrings. Back extension. So there's a couple ways that you can do the back extension. Right here, I'm not coming up all the way. I don't like that curve in my back, but I'm pushing my hips into the pads, and you see how I'm squeezing my buns? You'll feel it a little bit more in your glutes and your hamstrings as opposed to your low back this way. So a couple ways to do that. And then I'm going to finish up with some side leg raises. I'm tapping that hip that's closest to the ground down and then also lifting that leg at the same time. Thanks for joining me. Love you guys.